Good morning, everyone. This is the Doctor, and you guys, Guild Battle is finally coming this Wednesday, and I hope you are all excited and ready for it. So we're going to spend some more time talking about Guild Battle. I've already made one video about it on how to prepare you guys, and we're going to dive into the specifics in the notice and talk about some strategies you might implement as either a guild leader or a guild participant. This video is designed to help you get prepared for Guild Battle. I'll be sending it to all of my guild members, and we are hopefully going to be moving up in the rankings, my hope is. If I didn't already say so, it is 10:51 a.m. in the Pacific Northwest, though, and it is a beautiful windy day up here today. The first thing I want to tell you guys, it's hidden at the bottom of the guild member Guild Battle update, is that there is a guild gift campaign coming up. Now, for any of you who have missed out on changing your send and receive rewards because these notices are so hidden within the news and not actually a separate notice themselves, you should definitely just be aware on Wednesday that you need to change your guild gift campaign to 3 guild medals per gift. And for those of you who are gifting right at reset, I would wait till the end of the day to reset, because I know I've missed a couple of the times 3s because you guys are up at, the crack of dawn and I'm sleeping in my bed. And if I had woken up sooner and changed my guild gift, which I'm not going to do at 1 a.m. all the time, I would have gotten more. So for those of you who are just more hardcore players than us, please make sure to chill and wait until the end of the day to send your guild gift campaign on these campaign launches. Now, let's talk a little bit about Guild Battle, what it's coming. It's coming out on Wednesday. For those that don't know, Guild Battle is essentially a guild v guild PvP in which you can earn guild rankings, and it's based off of the players that are currently in your guild. So there's 2 phases to the Guild Battle. There's the match phase and the battle phase. Now, the match phase happens automatically between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Pacific time, and that happens every day. So every day you're paired up against a different guild. And then for the rest of the day, up until 11 p.m. Pacific time, you have your capability to battle the other guild and earn points. So this is something you're going to have to do daily, just like Arena. The battles are automated just like Arena, but you have the potential to earn a lot of rewards from it. And I can't find any information on how often the battles are ranked, and we'll talk a little bit about that, and hopefully we'll draw some clarity by the end of this video. So if you guys are wondering how you access it, it's that blurred out section in the bottom of your guild menu. Go ahead and click that, and it pulls you up to this menu. Now, important note here, you can only participate if you have 10 members in your guild. And I think for most of you that are watching these videos, you're probably in that phase right now where you do have more than 10 members. There is an attack party and a defense party. Now, I covered this in my other video, and it is so important. So I am just going to go out here, and you see this formations tab in the upper right corner. It is so important, you guys, that you click on this and go to Guild Battle, because if you don't come in here and change your attack party and your defense party, you are screwing your guild over by just leaving your Mont as the only unit that you're going to be using in Guild Battle. So if you are not someone who is changing your companion settings right here, if you're not someone who's changing your Guild Battle settings, you need to get in here and do this, especially if you're in a guild right now, because you can't let your guild down, right? Like, people are actively watching who's participating in guilds. People are kicking people out of guilds that aren't feeding the statues. This is something you have to do, and I would recommend doing it. Now, if you are someone who maybe has some really good defensive units and not the best offensive units, there is a priority system that leaders and sublist leaders can set for defensive parties. So let's say you just happen to get Engelbert, and you have an amazing Engelbert, Frederica, and Ayaka, all right? And you would just be like the god tier defensive party in an automated PvP setting. Make sure you call that out to your guild leaders. Make sure you're using that guild chat. Make sure you're using your guild Discord. Just be like, hey guys, I want to be put on the defensive. I need to be prioritized. Because if you're prioritized for defense, that means that's your front row of defensive line. Basically, everybody has a defensive party, right? And you can prioritize who's defending first. The enemy opponent can't see all the information, about the opponent's defending team. So they don't know who's defending, they don't know who they're attacking. So if you have a really strong wipeout force right at the front and you wipe out all of their strong attackers, that's going to limit the amount of stars that they get and make sure that you guys win and are placed in the rankings. So it's really important to do the defense party and the attack party and have a communication with your guild and your guild leaders on how you want them to prioritize you for defense. If you think you might have a weak defense party, you need to say so. You need to tell it in your guild chat. They'll be able to see your units, but I imagine that they might not be able to see the specifics of job levels and all of that. I don't know yet, I haven't done it, but I'm imagining it's probably easier just to communicate than to not communicate at all. So please make sure you go to that formations tab. Please make sure you do that. That is going to be your #1 priority before anything. You really need to do that. Now, going in here, there is basically a conversation on the priority editing period. So once we receive our ranking awards at 11 a.m. Pacific time, that's when the sub-leaders can go in and set priority for who's on defense. And you tap the guild member, basically put them on priority defense. And then just a little bit later at that 1 p.m. Pacific time, the battle phase begins. So you can choose which opponent you want to battle here. And you can see that there's some information on the opposing team, and there's not fully revealed information. Now, you could reveal that information. Let's say you have a really weak guild member, and you know they're not going to kill anyone. They maybe can deal some damage. Send them in. If you send that weak guild member in first, you'll be able to get all the data, and then you'll be able to see the full team comp of the opposing team. Now, let's say you have someone reasonably strong, but they might get wiped out. They need to prioritize what opponent they're killing. So let's say I go into an opposing team's battle, and I know nothing about them. And I walk into the battle, and I feel like I'm reasonably leveled, I'm reasonably powerful, and all of a sudden, there's a goddamn level 99 Medina, and I don't know what else, a 99 Frederica, and I'm just like, shit, I'm gonna die. Like, her Medina goes first, her Frederica goes first, knocks out 2 of my characters. Do not rage quit, please. I mean, I'm going to take my Stern, that last character alive, and deal as much damage as I can to that Medina. Because if I kill that Medina, that means that the next person who battles them, because that's the front of their defensive line, right? The next person who battles them might not have a Medina to deal with, because any damage you deal carries over. Same with your attacking. If you attack someone and kill someone, you can attack someone again, you just maintain that same damage. So you want to make sure to minimize the damage to yourself while maximizing the damage to the opposing team. And even if you can't kill someone, if you can get in there and deal damage on that second round, that is so important, because maybe there's a weaker guild member who hasn't played yet who can come in and finish the job. So all of the strong players out there, you're going to want to be getting on this immediately when the guild battle starts, because you're going to be able to dictate the flow of the guild battle. Because if you just send all of your weak people on attack and they just get wiped out by the primary defensive line, and you're not sending your strong people, you're going to kind of skew the battle towards your opponent. You want the strong against the strong, and then you want your weaker guild players to go in and take out whatever the chop is left over. So make sure you're prioritizing that. Make sure you just keep that in your mind. If you're on your lunch break at work or something, just hop into guild battle, prioritize the attacks. If you know you're a player who's strong, if you know you have good PvP instincts in terms of auto battles and intuition, get in there, do that. Help take care of those weaker party members in your team. Now, you do get stars when you win, and the stars help dictate what rewards you can get. So there are different tiers, and you get guild medals based on the league of your star count. So you can see that at bronze tier, you get 200 guild medals. At legend tier, you get 500. Now, this is going to be the tier that you're matched with in the lower right-hand corner, and this will actually be displayed. So you can actually see what the guild battle rewards are and what tier your guild is going into it. So everyone will be starting probably at bronze phase on Wednesday and moving on from there. Personal rewards, so you do get your participation medal every time you participate, so you can get up to 6 medals just by participating in the guild phase. Guild rewards are based off of what rank you guys are up here. So you can see that you have the max and you have the min. And let's say that we got 90 stars and we're legend rank. That's what's going to get us the max 500 guild tokens. So for all of us who are bronze rank right now, the maximum amount of guild tokens we're going to be able to get on Wednesday is going to be 200 for everyone. That's assuming that we get 90 star counts. Now, I'm not sure what the star counts are. I keep seeing 6 stars, so I'm thinking it's 6 stars per victory, potentially. I could be wrong on that, and it's not fully clear to me or clear in the instructions yet. Some other information updates may be downloaded immediately before the end of the event period. As such, certain elements of the event may be unplayable leading up to the end of the event. So basically, watch out for maintenances, watch out for downloads. You want to make sure you finish all of this. Alright, you guys, that's all I have for the guild battle today. I just saw that news when I woke up this morning, and I just knew I had to get it out there because it's all the talk on my Discord right now. We're planning, we're getting ready, and I hope all of you are excited and ready, and I hope I don't have to face any of you in the upcoming guild battle. Shout out to all of you. Thanks so much for the support. I have been loving this channel. I know I just, cry this every single time that I am on here. My Twitch stream has just been super incredible. We hit affiliate. We got all 4 of our emotes unlocked, and we're working on our 5th emote right now. If you got time, come stop by. I am streaming War of the Visions 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. almost every single day Pacific time, and it's just a chill stream. As long as the stream isn't on fire or I'm breaking something, we do pretty much have a really great time. So I hope to see you guys there. If you can't catch me on stream, go ahead and drop by the Discord, say hi. We are a friendly bunch. Just make sure you don't join Team Gill Snapper, because Lord knows Tomberries are way better than Gill Snappers. Have a good rest of your day, guys, and look forward to the Shoots Out video, which I will finally get around to making today, later in this afternoon.